I've got two low-risk turnkey single-family homes for you guys today. One down south of Kansas City, Missouri. Another one up north in Euclid, Ohio. Let's dive in. Hey, real estate investors. Welcome to another episode of the Investment Properties for Sale show here on Holton Wise TV. I am your host, James Wise, and this is the show, y'all, where we stack assets and we remove liabilities. Yes, this is a shameless plug for the hoodie that I'm wearing. If you guys want to buy this hoodie, click below. Go ahead and use the promo code HWTV10 to get yourself 10% off. Outside of hoodies, though, what we sell here, we sell investment properties, we sell assets, we sell money, we sell you guys the ability to invest in real estate and get yourself a nice retirement, supplement your day job income. And today, what I've got for you folks, I got two solid properties. We're going to start it off with the first one, 5905 East 99th Street, Kansas City, Missouri, 64139. This is a 3-bed, 1-bath ranch brought to you by U.S. Reeb, and it is priced at $110,000. And this is a beautiful turnkey property. It is in a solid low-risk neighborhood down there in the Kansas City market. For more information on the quality of the neighborhood, I want you to click in the show notes below. I have made the ultimate guide to grading Kansas City, Missouri neighborhoods with McKaylee from U.S. Reeb. So you can see exactly what level of risk you should anticipate when investing in this property. For the property itself, though, man, as you can see from these photos, this thing is beautiful, designed with the most modern finishes you can get. You know, this thing has just been freshly renovated and everything is been done to the nines. We got new kitchen tile, counters, granite, the backsplash. It's beautiful, man. The HVAC's new, electric's new, plumbing's new. You can't see it in the photos right now, but there will be brand new kitchen appliances. The windows are new. The doors are new. Just everything is good, right? When you guys are putting your tenants into these properties and people are upgrading the units, this is like a prime example of what the tenants, like, this is like the nicest stuff you could put in there. This is what tenants are really, really going to want. Now, it's more expensive to upgrade your units to this level of quality. A lot of folks out there, when they're investing in real estate, they go, it's just a rental. I don't want to spend all that money. What you can get, though, when you spend the money and you upgrade things to this level of quality, like you have a granite countertop and an undermount sink as opposed to a Formica countertop, what you get to pick the very best tenants, right? Because everybody wants to move into this. There's very few rentals that are going to be this nice because the traditional landlord thinks, it's just a rental. I don't need to go top of the line. So you get the very best tenants because they're all going to be fighting over this. In addition, unlike a rental where they're like, this is sufficient, this'll do, these folks ain't going to want to move out of this because where are they going to move out? They're not going to be able to move out to something nicer. So the idea is that the only time they do move out is when they go buy their own home, right? And those are probably the kind of people that you want, right? The kind of people that are on their way to making their own home purchase as opposed to just like a lifelong tenant who's moving from here or there, other random stuff, right? So what you provide the nicest quality product. You'll get the nicest quality tenants that should theoretically reduce your artificial turnover, because turnover is the biggest killer in the rental real estate game, y'all. It's not whether or not you can rent a property for $1,000 a month like US Reeb is projected, or you can get that rent up to $1,050 a month or $1,100 a month. Small things like that, those little tiny deviations, that's not what's important. What's important is getting yourself a high quality asset, making sure the tenants you put into that high quality asset are assets themselves. Bad tenants renting rough properties can sometimes turn into liabilities. Now, If you're interested in making a purchase on this property, again, it's $110,000 and it is being listed for sale by US Reeb. They are a full-scale, top-to-bottom turnkey outfit down there in Kansas City, Missouri. So what you're going to want to do to make an offer on this property is reach out to them directly. I've got their contact info. It should have been on the side of the screen here many times. In addition, it's in the show notes. They are the ones that are going to be selling you the property, fielding your offers, fielding any questions you have. In addition to that, they can handle all of your property management needs after you close. Holton Wise, we can take care of your insurance if you need insurance. In the show notes below, we should have a link that will allow you to lower your insurance quote. Click that. We'll get you a quote on how much it's going to be to insure this, because we do own a farmer's franchise, and all we do is check around with all of the other small business-to-business insurance providers that you guys have never heard about to try to get landlords the lowest possible premiums, because that's what we do, man. It's insurance by investors for investors. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to a word from US Reeb directly to give you guys a little bit more insight into their business. Then we're going to get into the second property that I've got for you today.
US Reeb is a full-service, turnkey provider offering investors the opportunity to purchase single-family and multifamily investment properties in Cincinnati, Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, and Kansas City, Missouri. The purchase process is seamless, from reserving a property to obtaining financing, inspections, and insurance referrals. US Reeb has a dedicated team in place to manage the process from start to finish. In addition, US Reeb is also directly integrated with its own private placement fund for accredited investors. The fund seeks to raise $10 million to capitalize on the repositioning of distressed single-family and multifamily real estate.
All right, folks, welcome back. Again, I can't stress it enough. Any questions, comments, concerns that you have about that particular property, you're going to need to reach out to US Reeb directly. All of their contact info is in the show notes below. You might even want to reach out to them, get on their mailing list, see what other properties they have coming up in their inventory, because I'm sure they're selling a lot more inventory than what's being featured here on Holton Wise TV. As for the next property, this is one of ours. This is in the Cleveland market. It's being sold by us. So if you want to buy this property, you'll reach out to my sales team directly at sales@holtonwise.com. And that is 4112 Charlton Road, South Euclid, Ohio, 44121. This is another 3-bed, 1-bath. We've listed this puppy at $114,900. It's currently vacant. We had a long-term tenant in there paying $1,300 a month. Recently gone vacant. My team has went in and completely did the turnover, so everything is 100% rent ready. You do not need to spend any money getting this thing off the ground. We anticipate getting a tenant paying the same amount as we did last time, $1,300 a month. Just another crisp, clean, solid rental. See, the thing with this property in South Euclid and the property down there in Kansas City is they're both in moderately low-risk neighborhoods, and they're coming to you completely turnkey. So whether you want to purchase the first one from US Reeb or you want to purchase the second one from me here in Cleveland, 6 to 1, half dozen the other. What I like about both of these properties, though, is a couple things. One, these are assets. These are high-quality assets. You do not have to worry about all of that rough, tough stuff on the Tenants from Hell show that you guys, see us publish. Now, that doesn't mean that you buy either of these two properties, you'll never run into a tenant from hell or a bad situation. I'm not saying that. I would never say that. But what I can tell you is you buy nicer assets, the likelihood and the frequency in which you run into rough situations is, it's far fewer in between, right? You take all the properties we do up here in the Cleveland market, the stuff that's on the riskier end of the spectrum is where 90% of our problems come from. And then the second thing I like about both these properties, because if the price to rent ratio is not necessarily knocking your socks off, which you have to understand, is these are completely turnkey assets. You don't have to do anything to either of these, right? So the one in Kansas City, it's like $110,000. The other one in Cleveland, it's $115,000. So more or less, they're approximately $100,000. So you need a little bit north of $25K to get into each of these particular properties, right? That means the bank is lending you roughly a little bit north, I should say, a little bit north of $75K on both of the assets. So do the math there, folks. You're putting in $25,000 and you now get a property worth a little bit north of $100,000. The bank paid for 3/4 of your investment, and now we are moving high quality, low problem, low risk, low trouble tenants into this asset, and they are paying down your liability, which is your loan. That is why I chose to get into the real estate business. That's why 90% of those in the United States of America who become self-made millionaires do so through the vehicle of investing in real estate. The best gig in town, folks. And if you do not have a lender who can provide you that type of loan, email us at sales@holtonwise.com. We will get you our list of lenders, and these lenders will work nationwide. So whether you want to get the properties up here from me in Cleveland, whether you want to go down south to Kansas City and deal with US REIB, the same lender can take care of you on both properties. Maybe you want to buy both. Maybe you want to do two different markets. You want to keep your eggs separated. You don't want all your eggs in one basket. You can do that, but you can have one lender professional to help you with both. And these loans, 30 years, fixed interest, low interest. I'm not talking about short, high interest, hard money loans or adjustable rate mortgages. I'm not talking about things like that, folks. I'm talking about the best debt, the most responsible debt you can get, the 30-year fixed interest residential mortgage. Best game in town. That's why I love it. That's why I love investing in real estate. So again, you want to buy the one in Kansas City, hit US REIB up. Their contact info is in the show notes below. You want to buy the one in Euclid, which is up here in the Cleveland market, email my team, sales@holtonwise.com, and we'll be able to sell you the property, field your offers, set you up with inspectors, and we'll be able to handle the property management top to bottom. Up here in the Cleveland market, US REIB can do all of that for you down in Kansas City. That's all I've got for you today. As always, I'm James Wise with Holton Wise, and this is Real Estate Investing Made Easy.
RentTech Direct provides you with an easy-to-use yet robust platform for managing your properties, complete with its built-in reporting and accounting system that can be customized to fit your business. You can manage work orders and even accept them online from your tenants. You can also share work order details with tenants or owners if you wish. With RentTech Direct, you'll also fill your vacancies faster than ever with the built-in marketing tools. Just enter the details of your property and RentTech will automatically provide you with a professional online website, as well as syndicate them to popular websites such as Zillow, Trulia, and Apartments.com to get your listing maximum exposure so it's rented fast.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our latest content, including video tours and analysis of investment properties that are available for sale, real estate investment education, and our most interesting encounters with tenants from hell. Holton Wise, real estate investing made easy.